CALICOE versus New Jersey TWORK. This should be a good one, y'all. Now, I know CALICOE always wanted to battle TWORK. I remember seeing him on interviews with, desiring to battle TWORK, saying how once he get that chance, that TWORK, he better take off that hoodie or he gonna make him take it off. So it's always been CALICOE's wish or desire to battle New Jersey TWORK. Now, he recently came off the battle with Murder Mook. It was a 2-on-2 with him, Murder Mook, versus Briz and T-Top, but we already know what happened. They didn't get to finish the battle due to the fight. Now, before that, he had the battle with Big K on the URL. That battle was lackluster. I didn't really care for that battle. But before that, he had the battle with Ill Will, and that battle was fire. That was on the RBE stage, and I remember ARP ran out of time at the venue, so they had to move that battle to the garage, I believe. Some setting, I believe it was a garage, but the setting was fire. It was gritty looking, and the battle came out, great, phenomenal. Okay, so a lot of people did give that battle to CALICOE. Now, CALICOE don't really battle often. You know what I'm saying? He don't battle much, but I noticed when he do battle, his lyrics is mostly about drug talk, about street, about his life basically. Doing time and, drugs and all that stuff. One thing I like about CALICOE, he has great stage presence and great crowd control. For example, when he was battling Arsenal on that stage, I believe it was in his hometown in Detroit. Trick was in the audience, and I remember Trick said out loud to Arsenal, "I thought you didn't know no shotgun should." And Arsenal did look kind of shook on that stage, but CALICOE controlled that whole thing. He even said later on, telling the public that he had to make sure Arsenal got home safely. I don't know how true that is, but that came out of CALICOE's, mouth. Okay, so one thing that I was thinking, the angles that he can use against TWORK. Number one, the fact that TWORK jersey out of his rounds a lot, or he chokes or stumbles a lot. Okay, number two, TWORK steals purses sometimes. He's been getting better, but he had a reputation of stealing purses, meaning that he's not showing up to battles, but he took the deposit. Also, he don't like to take off his hoodie because he has a funny shaped head. Also, he joined NWX for just like a day or two, and one of his fellow comrades, Jack Boy Maine, gave him, basically an ultimatum saying that you have 59 hours to come back to the Goonies or, to leave NWX or we're not dealing with you. And he complied. Okay, the last angle I can see CALICOE using against TWORK is that his squad, his team, the Goonies, are not really going anywhere. Their careers, like Drug's career, Glue Easy's career, Ace Amin, Rada, they're not really, doing anything with their careers, okay? They kind of stagnant. They're not getting many looks, not as good looks as TWORK. So his team is not as strong as other battle rapper groups like Team Hami, like Dot Mob, like Cave Game, So now with New Jersey TWORK battles very often. He's the opposite of CALICOE. He recently had the 2-on-2 with him and Shotgun Show. They call themselves the Monstars versus NWX, okay, which is K-Shine and DNA. Okay, they both of them wasn't that prepared, so they kind of flopped in that battle. Okay, before that, he had the battle with Clips and Arsenal, New Jersey TWORK, and he was phenomenal in both of those battles. He didn't choke in those battles. He was excellent. Okay, but one thing I must say about TWORK is that even though TWORK is fire, his bars are off the chain. Okay, his bars be like almost haymakers every bar. Okay, one thing I could say about him is that he lacks preparation in a battle with Clips and in a battle with NWX. Had he prepared his rounds, had he took it seriously, he would have definitely won those battles. A lot of battles he should not be losing, but due to his lack of preparation and him not taking these battles seriously, he loses a lot of battles, even though he's so good and he's a fan favorite. Okay, now he's a superstar. I love his performances, okay, his punches and how he make them faces and how he, man, he's one of my top favorite battle rappers. Okay, Now, when he's motivated, he will show up to battle. So I don't know how motivated TWORK is gonna be with CALICOE. Okay, I don't know. So I'm just hoping. Now, the only angle I can see him using against CALICOE is not really many angles. The only thing I could see him saying is that his career is on a landslide, but it's not really that true because CALICOE still battles here and there. So I really can't see what angle that TWORK can use against CALICOE. So it will be interesting to see. Okay, but I still have TWORK 2-1. I'm hoping that TWORK come prepared, because I know if he come prepared and he show up, I know TWORK is gonna take this battle at least 2-1. All right, y'all. See y'all next time. Later.